G'day everyone! There's something about a secret, a story whispered through generations, a mystery that refuses to let go. Today we're diving into the world's most legendary buried treasures still waiting to be discovered. These are echoes of history, tales of fortune, ambition, and tragedy, all lost to time. We'll journey from ocean depths to rugged mountains, exploring legends that have captivated adventurers for centuries. As we move through these tales, each chapter will be clearly captioned so you can follow along or jump to your favourite. Let's create our own map of mysteries. Share your local legends or hidden treasure stories in the comments below. Our first story begins on the water with the Flor de la Mar, the flower of the sea. This Portuguese carrack was the largest of its time, a floating vault of empire. In 1511, under Afonso de Albuquerque, it was tasked with carrying the vast treasure plundered from Malacca back to Portugal. Legends speak of 60 tons of gold, chests of diamonds, rubies, sapphires, and mythical artifacts. The ship, heavy with fortune, set sail. But the sea had other plans. A violent storm struck, battering the Flor de la Mar against the Sumatra shoals. The ship broke in two and sank, taking its immense treasure to the ocean floor. For over 5 centuries it has rested there, a silent, glittering tomb. The gold and jewels remain untouched, calling to treasure hunters guided by old maps and legends. Countless expeditions have searched, but the sea keeps its secrets. The exact location is still a mystery, lost to shifting sands and time. The Flor de la Mar's treasure is now a ghost story, a legend of unimaginable wealth guarded by the ocean. It's a reminder that even empires are at the mercy of nature. The treasure is still out there, waiting. Will it ever be found, or will it remain the ocean's greatest secret? Now we head to Arizona's Superstition Mountains, home to the Lost Dutchman's gold mine. The legend centers on Jacob Waltz, a German immigrant who appeared in Phoenix with rich gold ore, never revealing its source. On his deathbed in 1891, Waltz gave cryptic clues to a neighbor: a horse-shaped rock, a cave, a view of a military trail. Despite her efforts, the mine was never found. Since then, thousands, known as Dutch hunters, have searched the treacherous peaks, chasing a ghost. Many have vanished, their stories swallowed by the mountains. Is the mine real, or just a myth born of hope and greed? Some say Waltz's gold was a hidden stash, not a mine at all. The truth remains locked in the Superstition Mountains, where history and legend blur. The gold, if it exists, is still waiting for someone clever or lucky enough to find it. Some secrets are buried by betrayal. In 1820, Lima, Peru was the jewel of the Spanish Empire, overflowing with Incan and colonial riches. As revolution threatened, the Spanish viceroy entrusted British Captain William Thompson to transport Lima's treasure: gold statues, silver altars, chests of gems, north to safety. But greed took over. Thompson and his crew murdered the guards and priests, then sailed for Cocos Island. There they supposedly buried the entire treasure of Lima. The Mary Dear was later captured. Most of the crew were executed, but Thompson and his first mate bargained for their lives by promising to reveal the treasure's location. Once on the island, they escaped into the jungle, vanishing forever. The treasure's location was lost with them. For 2 centuries, treasure hunters have scoured Cocos Island, lured by the legend. The fortune, worth billions today, remains missing. Was it ever really buried, or spirited away elsewhere? The truth is hidden in the island's dense jungle. The treasure of Lima is one of history's greatest unsolved mysteries. Its fate is a tale of betrayal, greed, and vanished gold, and the legend endures. Some treasures are priceless for their artistry, not their gold. The Amber Room was a chamber of glowing amber panels, gold leaf and mirrors, a masterpiece called the 8th wonder of the world. Gifted to Russia in the 18th century, it dazzled visitors for nearly 2 centuries. During World War II, as German forces advanced, curators tried to hide the room, but the Nazis found and dismantled it, shipping it to Königsberg. As the war ended, the Amber Room vanished, its fate lost in the chaos. Was it destroyed, hidden, or sunk at sea? No one knows. Fragments have surfaced, but the room itself remains missing. Treasure hunters have searched mines, tunnels, and shipwrecks, but only ghosts remain. Today, a replica stands in the Catherine Palace, but the original's soul is lost. The Amber Room is now a legend, an incandescent beauty swallowed by war. Its disappearance is one of art's greatest mysteries. Will it ever be found? Or is it gone forever, a masterpiece lost to history? Oak Island, Nova Scotia, is home to the world's most perplexing treasure hunt. In 1795, a boy discovered a mysterious pit beneath an old oak tree. Digging revealed layers of logs, charcoal, and coconut fibre, clear signs of human design. At 90 feet, a stone with strange symbols promised. 40 feet below, £2 million lie buried. But the pit was booby-trapped. Seawater flooded in, halting the search. For over 2 centuries, treasure hunters have tried everything: drilling, digging, sonar, spending fortunes, and even losing lives. Theories abound: pirate gold, French crown jewels, Shakespeare's manuscripts, or the Knights Templar's secret. A prophecy says 7 must die before the treasure is found. So far, 6 have. The money pit remains undefeated, its secrets hidden beneath mud and water. Is there really treasure, or just an elaborate riddle? Oak Island's legend endures, drawing dreamers to its shores. The answer for now is still buried. As the Confederacy collapsed in 1865, its leaders fled Richmond with the last of their treasury. Gold, silver, and coins, millions in today's dollars, traveled south by train, then wagon, as Union forces closed in. The trail grows murky in Georgia, where the treasure vanished. Some say it was divided among officials who disappeared. Others believe it was buried by loyalists, its location lost to time. For over 150 years, people have searched fields, caves, and rivers, chasing rumors and old maps. Occasionally, coins surface, fueling speculation. But the main Confederate treasury remains missing, a final secret of a lost cause. Is it hidden in Georgia's soil or long gone? The legend persists, a tantalizing mystery of American history. The lost gold still haunts the South. Some treasures are found, yet their legends endure. The Nuestra Señora de Atocha, a Spanish galleon, sank in 1622 with 40 tons of silver, gold, and rare emeralds. Hurricanes scattered the wreck, and for centuries the treasure was lost. In the 20th century, Mel Fisher dedicated his life to finding the Atocha. After 16 years and personal tragedy, his team finally discovered the mother lode in 1985, worth over $400 million. But the ship's stern castle, said to hold the most valuable emeralds and personal treasures, remains missing. The Atocha's greatest secrets are still somewhere in the deep. Treasure hunters continue the search, drawn by the promise of emeralds and gold. The sea keeps part of its story hidden. The Atocha is both a triumph and a mystery. Its lost cargo is a glittering ghost, waiting to be found. Will the last emeralds ever surface, or will they remain the ocean's secret? Imagine an entire fleet, laden with New World riches, sailing for Spain in 1715. 12 ships carried gold, silver, and the Queen's jewels, treasure meant to save a kingdom. A hurricane struck off Florida, destroying 11 ships and scattering treasure along the seabed. Over 1,000 lives were lost. The treasure was lost to the sea. The Spanish salvaged about half, but the rest remains hidden. Florida's treasure coast still yields coins after storms, a reminder of what lies beneath. Salvage teams have recovered millions, but the Queen's jewels are still missing. The legend lures divers and dreamers to this day. Will the last of the fleet's fortune ever be found? Or will it remain scattered, waiting for a lucky storm? The hurricane's lost fleet is a story of riches, ruin, and relentless hope. The sea still guards its secrets. Some mysteries are woven into history itself. The Knights Templar, warrior monks and bankers, amassed a fortune that vanished almost overnight in 1307. King Philip IV of France, deep in debt, arrested the Templars and seized their assets, but the Paris treasury was empty. Wagons were seen leaving the temple before the arrests. The treasure disappeared. Theories abound. Was it smuggled to Scotland, hidden beneath Rosslyn Chapel, or spirited to the New World? Some even link it to Oak Island. The Templar treasure was rumoured to include not just gold, but sacred relics, perhaps even the Holy Grail. For 700 years, its fate has been debated, inspiring countless legends. Is it buried somewhere, waiting to be found? Or was it lost forever to history? The Templar secret is a legend of faith, power, and vanished wealth. Its mystery endures. Our journey ends on Cocos Island, a remote Pacific paradise and legendary pirate haven. With no native population, it was the perfect hideout for pirates to bury their loot. The treasure of Lima is said to be hidden here, along with hordes from pirates like Benito and the mysterious Portuguese Unknown. Over 300 expeditions have searched the island, armed with maps, confessions, and technology. The terrain is treacherous, dense jungle, landslides, and relentless rain. Many hunters left empty-handed, some never returned. Today, Cocos Island is a protected national park. Treasure hunting is forbidden. The island's secrets are now guarded by law and legend. If the treasures exist, they remain buried beneath the jungle floor. Cocos Island is a real-life treasure island, its gold forever out of reach. The legends persist, drawing dreamers to its shores. The final prize of the golden age of piracy remains hidden. Our journey ends, but the mysteries remain. From oceans to mountains, these stories remind us that the world still holds secrets. It's not just about gold, it's the thrill of the chase, the pull of history, the dream of discovery. If you enjoyed this exploration, subscribe for more legends and mysteries. Which treasure captured your imagination? Share your thoughts and stories in the comments. I'll be reading them all. Until next time, take care and keep searching for the unknown.